Donovan Fandre here with your JumpStart cooking tips for today. You know, everything we show you on these little television snippets are available at our cookbook, JumpStart Cooking, which is available online on JumpStartCooking.com. Well, today we're going to do a steak by microwave combination conventional. People say, it's steak and microwave. I would never do that. A travesty. It is not. It's delicious. And if you're in a hurry and you want to do it quickly, here's what you do. Pre-cook microwave to get it hot. Now, by doing hot, I want this to be rare. So I want it to be in the center here about 110 degrees. And we'll check that out when we bring it out of the oven. So put her in the oven now. And here's a tip. Since I don't want it to overcook on the edges before the center part is done, I'm going to do it at lower power. We're going to do it at 60% power. So we're going to do 3.5 minutes. And the power level we're going to put on here is 60%. And then we start. All right. In 3 minutes and, let's see, 20 seconds, I'll be back to take this out. In the meantime, I am heating this large skillet with just a touch of olive oil. So when I take it out, we'll sear the sides to give it that wonderful burnt taste that some of us like on our steaks. So we'll be back in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. One of the best ways of doing a steak, if you're not jump starting it with your microwave, is to do it in a skillet in a pre-seasoned olive oil and salted pan. Absolute perfection on your steaks. Of course, you may like to do it on the charcoal grill, and I think that's super too. But if you're within the house and it's too inclement as the weather is concerned, you can do a pan-fried steak. James Beard loved doing it this way, and so do I. All right, let's check the temperature of my steak that is pre-warming in the microwave oven. And look at this, my friends. Look at here. We have now, the plate is hot from the steak being on it, and it's 120 degrees. Well, in the break that we took here, my producer, director, and Ben said they like theirs a little bit more than rare. So we're doing this medium rare. So now we take this guy, and into the pan it goes. And the sizzle and the smirk. Smirk? Do steaks smirk? I don't know. So, in most of your books, you'll find that medium rare is 130. So that's what we're going to do this guy at, is 130 with that crispy, wonderful, delicious steak on the outside. And what I've done here, you notice, this is a stainless steel pan with an aluminum bottom. And that will distribute the energy from a small burner, because it uses less energy than the large burner. So let's take a look at this side. See it browning up and getting that delicious burnt steak flavor. All right, so we have 3.5 minutes and another 30, another minute, 4.5 minutes, which would take usually 15 minutes. So we cut it down to a third of the energy and the time that it took to make it. But what you're going to like about this is the superb flavor of a pan-fried jump-started steak. And that'll be ready in just a moment. Always check the temperature of your food. Get an instant read thermometer. You can't live without them these days. 125 degrees. I don't need this. All right, we're all ready for slicing. Another browning. All right. Mushrooms, sauteed onions, whatever you may want to do, you can put them on there. And let's take a look. Now we're doing this London broil style, so I slice it thinly on the bias. And look at here. You can see in the center we have medium rare, and toward the outside we have medium to well. So let me slice this up and serve it to my guys. Some like there's nice rare portion there. Nathan, do you like steak? No, our little helper doesn't like steak, so we'll just go this way. Cutting across the grain. Look at that beautiful steak. No, since these guys are so busy, they probably want to eat this right off their plates, so I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces, which is easier for them to consume. And we have your delicious JumpStart cooked steak. Sirloin filet mignon, top round, bottom round. But in bottom round and so forth, you might want to use a little tenderizer for this. Well, there's your JumpStart cooking steak tip for today. Medium rare to medium, and that is your tip to save time and energy. I'm Donovan Fandre with your JumpStart cooking tips for you.